Hello, everyone. I'm News Now from Fox host Pilar Arias, currently joined by John Bloomer. John, thanks so much for joining us. And if you wouldn't mind, please give us a little introduction about who you are and what you do.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. So I'm a director of engineering at Checkpoint Software. We're a software security company. Our number one business is securing the internet and how people do business there.
All right. Speaking of the internet and securing it, tonight, not even tomorrow, tonight at midnight is going to be a major online shopping event. This Amazon Prime Day is kicking off. It's going to be 48 hours of deals. And you guys have some tips and tricks for people in terms of safety, right?
Absolutely. And it's been an interesting study that we've conducted in that leading up to Prime Day, it looks as though there's a lot of activity from malicious actors to try and take advantage of the hundreds of millions of people who have Prime accounts that'll take advantage of those deals. So we've seen a huge increase in the number of lookalike domains, is what we call them, or websites or domains that have Amazon or Amazon Mail or Prime or something like that listed there, where attackers are going to try and mislead people to give their information to those sites instead of the legitimate Amazon site. So, a number of the things that we're trying to advise people from a security perspective is verify where you're going, right? Make sure that it is actually an Amazon domain. Check the spelling, and make sure that the lock in your browser is displayed to show that you have a secure connection, and be very cautious about emails or coupons that maybe you get emailed that would try and lead you to another site. Always go directly to Amazon, look for the thing that you're trying to get. Also beware of the deal that's too good to be true. You're not likely to be presented with a deal for an $8 80-inch TV or something like that. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And just use some common sense there. Focus on using a credit card or one of the payment brokers like a PayPal or something like that, because if you use your debit card, then you're exposing your bank account information. And so if you do make a mistake and you go and provide that information to somebody that you don't want to have it, you can use the credit card processes to recover that information. Whereas if they've got your bank account information, it becomes far more difficult. Also, share the bare minimum. If you're looking to purchase something, they're not going to ask for your birthday or your social security number or other private information. Stick to the facts: your address, your name, and payment method.
Who funds these studies, or who are interested in this information? The reason I'm asking is because years ago, I actually knew a friend who was scammed on what he thought was Amazon, and obviously it wasn't a legitimate website. And I found that out extremely quickly after he showed me where he purchased the product from. And I'm like, well, look, you can tell that you weren't on a secured site. So years afterwards, why are these studies being conducted? Who wants the info, and who pays for these sorts of things?
So we conduct the studies internally, and I think the reason why a lot of these things are able to come out more quickly now is with the availability of information and the way that we can enrich it with machine learning and pattern recognition, things like that help us build a better trend. Whereas years ago, we would have to manually crawl through all of that information. With the studies we're able to gather now, we've been able to see in the past 30 days a 30% increase in registrations of domains that are related to Amazon, of which almost 30% of those are malicious in some way, whether they be delivering malware or they're trying to harvest information. So it's just about keeping an eye on what's out there with the tools we have with increased visibility.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to tell me, Mr. Bloomer?
I think one of the key focuses as an organization, from Checkpoint, is to try and keep people safe and secure. And these practices, though they're specific to Amazon Day, can really be leveraged in your everyday life. Keep yourself safe. Be just a little bit skeptical about what it is that's out there on the internet. And if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.